And we are actually live exactly on time tonight. How is everybody doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing wonderful this evening. I'll wait for some people to come on in. Hello, Cliff. How you doing? I said I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. We are a bunch of wet rats here today. It's been raining for the past 3 days. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Let me turn that down. I forgot I turned that up. Yeah, I figured just go live. I probably won't be on long tonight. I got some other stuff that I'm currently waiting for my dinner to get done in about an hour. So with that, let me throw up chat. Hello, Colin. How you doing? So we'll get this underway here today.
Right away.
Yep, I'm doing it right now. Yep, like I said, we've gotten a lot of rain as 2 hours ago. Oh yeah, I can do that. I hate that stupid heart. Well, I need somebody to chat something in the thing because the heart's right over those 3 dots. Drives me up the wall. There we go. Pin message, and there it goes. Back over here. Into the R. They're all waiting to come in.
It's cold.
And how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, I might help if I turn up my
YouTube.
my speakers here. There we go.
Still haven't figured out how to get rid of that stupid heart.
No, still haven't.
I'm in the same boat Jason is.
How so?
I'm a wet rat.
Yeah.
Is it raining
Got a
there?
little bit of rain today, so I was outside doing yard work and getting stuff done, and yeah, it started raining on me. So I was like, "Well, that's it for that."
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Blake.
Yeah. So yeah, Blake's in here. All right. Well,
I care
anyways,
about Blake and everybody else. So
Hey, Jared. Hey,
okay.
Blake.
Well, anyways, about 2 hours ago, we have received 3.39 inches of rain.
wow.
Holy shit!
Maybe you should make yourself a pond or something.
I don't need a
His
pond.
yard's already flooded.
I got a creek.
How's the water in the creek doing?
Hey, Rob.
Oh, I haven't gone out there.
Hey, Rob.
I'm sure
I
it's
would've
probably
seen the
up
creek.
about maybe a foot, maybe.
Yeah, but
It
it's
still
still in
takes
the
a lot.
creek.
That takes a lot of rain for that water to come up.
Yeah, but you realize all that water is going to come from somewhere. So it's not just the rain in your area where that yard's at, Jason.
Actually, it is.
Really?
It's
Yes.
all flat. It's floodplain.
Yeah, the watershed here is approximately maybe
4 feet.
it's under 100 square miles.
Sorry to hear that, Blake.
What happened?
I lived on a floodplain before. I understand completely.
Yeah.
And that
Blake, is it the
Hey, Matthew.
or the smooth?
Yeah. So yeah, our watershed here is not very large. The headwaters for the creek that we are next to is only about maybe 10 miles away. The creek's not very large at all. But when we do get rain, it has to be a substantial amount of rain real quick.
3 inches of rain that's a lot of rain real quick.
It's like the monsoons over in Phoenix. When you get like 3 feet of water, then it just like disappears after.
Yeah, but
half an hour.
soil here sorts up the water here pretty quick. Unless it's dry, then you traps the air underneath the water, and that's when you get flash
Hydrophobic.
flooding.
I
Yeah.
hate hydrophobic dirt.
we all do.
No, especially
I'm cold.
gardening. Hydrophobic dirt when you're gardening is like the worst.
Well, anyways, the last time I flooded here almost 3 years ago, we had about 20 inches of rain over 3 hours. And that's what it took to get water inside my shop.
Oh wow!
You know,
Yeah.
that would be considered torrential rainfall.
Yeah, it would have to be equivalent to
A monsoon.
no, it dumped right over north side of town. Yeah, and like I said, and also did it back in Harvey as well.
Weinstein.
Harvey just dumped 40 inches of rain over 4 days.
The 6-foot invisible rabbit named Harvey.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
10 inches of rain a day. That's a lot of rain.
Yeah, but like I said, it takes quite a bit. Like I said, I remember the flooding they had on Zion a few years ago, and the one that happened in Kentucky a few years ago, where it just
Iowa a couple years ago.
I mean, it just dumped
It
an
was
unbelievable.
downtown Cedar Rapids.
But yeah, like I said, it has to dump a considerable amount of rain to do that, and very, very fast in a very short amount of time.
Or even Eddyville when I was a kid. It flooded the entire town.
Mhm.
Because some idiot said, "Oh, let's shut the power off to every sump pump in town."
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
So
guy was actually kayaking down the middle of Main Street.
yeah, like I said, Matthew just says right there, lots of rain and snow melt, turning a treacherous. Turning us into a swamp. So yeah, it
If
does.
you can fish from your backyard, then you know it's deep.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't fish from my backyard. The problem is, it's just a small little creek. As a matter of fact, I tried to do a picture for the thumbnail for this as part of that little creek,
Mhm.
and yeah, it would not take it.
Oh, I'm
It kept
sorry.
pulling something else up, kept pulling up an old photo of a lake. But I
Oh,
used to
weird.
work. Yeah, like I said, I tried to get it in there, but like I said, if you guys remember the pictures of the fish are thirsty on my on the community tab, That's-
Wow.
that's about 6 inches lower than what it normally is. Oh, by the way, I still have over half a candy bar.
Oh wow. Blake apparently has to type the words out for me, so YouTube is just like, yeah, we don't know what's going on with emojis, but we're not going to let you do it. So
So what is up
appreciate
with
that,
the
Blake.
emojis, with the pink hands and all that crap?
Oh, it's been like that for a couple months.
Why is the question?
Because everybody wants to go back in time and type like the Egyptians. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm just going to qualify it as YouTube. That's what it is. It's YouTube.
Because
Like getting
these,
rid of that heart in the middle of the chat area, that just needs
Well,
to go.
my theory is all these young individuals at YouTube cannot write in cursive, so yes, they got to
Okay.
use emojis to talk to each other. How you doing, hunting and stuff? With
That
JJ?
just kind of reminds me of the dude conversation from Basketball.
Oh, God, terrible movie.
No, but the thing is, all they do is say "dude" for like 2 minutes, and then everybody you follow the whole conversation.
That's because dude is universal.
Dude,
It's like the word bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
but
bro, dude.
you're talking about butt hairs. Yeah, I went with that. Yeah,
No,
so
by
yeah,
the way, I found out there is a way to get rid of that heart on chat.
How?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
you gotta go and you gotta dig for it. And from what I understand, you have to do it every live stream.
Yes, every live stream you have to go in. Once the live stream starts,
I think it
you have
has to
go
be
into
on
settings.
their live stream, right? Get down.
It was I was on Annie's Back to Basics Homestead, and I think it was Tracy T-Hand 41 was talking about getting rid of that thing. And
Hey, Grace.
Hello, Grace.
Hey, good to see you. But yeah, you have to go into like YouTube Studio or something, and it's under some weird, obscure setting.
Well, if you can find it, I would definitely get rid of it on mine
Yeah.
next time.
Question is it? Can you do it on the YouTube live, or you can't do it from the StreamYard live or any other streamer?
No, well, you don't have it on the StreamYard side. It's only on the YouTube side when you pull
Yeah,
up the
But
YouTube
you have to be
window.
live only on YouTube to get rid of it.
No, you should be able to get rid of it just in general off.
Hello, Cecilia. Well, like I said, it would be nice if it was up at the top of the chat, next to the where it says live chat up there at the top. That's where it should be.
No, it should be an option when you go to log in. They
Yeah.
ask you if you want it or not.
Yeah, but I'm not logging into the YouTube to do a live audience. I'm going through StreamYard.
Yeah, me personally, I think it should just be in the chat box next to the donation button.
Yes.
But it could be there too, yeah.
Come here.
So with that said, everybody hit the thumbs up.
Already did. I even shared it out. I've already been subscribed, so that I can't do that again.
Oh yeah, there we go. it shows up as a recommended video for me. How to get rid of the heart.
How do you do it?
No, I was reading Grace's comment
Oh,
right there.
okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, it just makes it hard because you're missing that one word or those three dots at the bottom of the chat, and it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, there's a way to get rid of that heart, Cecilia, but you have to do it every live stream, and it's a pain in the ass. Huge pain in the arse.
Yeah, they made it so it's difficult, so nobody will actually deal with it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's why. You have to go, it's like a handful of random junk you got to do.
Yeah.
I'm reading it right now.
Oh, you're reading it right now?
Mm-hmm. Here's the link if anybody's interested.
Cecilia, get sleep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I took a nap today, and I woke up, and my hair is all like this today.
Okay, go to the three dots, click on the dev tools, whatever that is.
Yeah, I was already getting videos today from SHOT Show today, and I was like, oh, man, 1 year, I've got to go.
I know, I saw, but I've already seen like 6 videos for SHOT Show. I'm like,
I know, I was like, oh.
What is
I saw
it?
the SHOT Show. This is like the version of a what's coming out this upcoming year from all of the vendors.
For what?
guns.
Oh,
Guns and
That's the reason
accessories.
why it's called SHOT Show.
oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Well, I think you're talking about. In your case, it would normally I would think of like air rifles and things like that, or like someone like either.
Yeah, you could probably look it up.
Or somebody else who has a lot of firearms and go that route. So I wasn't sure.
Like I said, it's
exactly
not just
what.
It's not just that; it's also for the apparel, accessories, and I'm sure they got bows there as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, Cliff, your friend's here.
Magus!
Look.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
You know, I already know several people who are already there. Like I said, they left for the U.S. back on last Friday and Saturday. Make sure they got here in time, and they'll be here for about a week, and then they'll be going putting out their videos. So,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. She doesn't look like she's just got out of bed at 2:30. I hope she's okay.
11 a.m. Trying to stay on my feet. Oh, okay. I'll stay off her feet.
That's why I was wondering if she was okay with that statement.
Yeah, but anyways, I forgot to mention that, like I said, we've gotten this rain over the past 3 days. So we're only getting maybe about an inch a day. A little over an
At
inch.
least you're getting rain. I got the one rain today, and it was like an hour's worth, and it stopped.
Yeah, well, that's typical of the Southwest.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like here's a cup of water. You can add that across the entirety of your whole
There you
yard.
go. You need another big box? No, I'm good. I just now opened it 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm looking at radar now, real time. And yeah, we're in the midst of moderate rain right now. So, and lightning is getting closer.
How's it going, Deb? How you doing?
Get that quieted there so you guys are not hearing all the clicking.
Ooh, Grace got a torn meniscus and right knee. Looks like another knee replacement. Ooh, that.
Oh yeah, I know what that's like, but in my left knee.
Okay, as of
I haven't had
now,
a knee replacement yet, though.
at the airport, we now have 3.67 inches of rain.
We're getting close to 4 inches of rain over there.
Mm-hmm. You know, now anybody can go onto the website. They can pull up their local rain gauge at their nearest airport, and that will be have the official rain gauge for that local area.
Yeah, I'd always find it weird that they always gauge that at the airport. Like, well, first off, I'm not at the airport, so that doesn't really matter or help me over there.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I'm like 10 miles from the airport.
Yeah, and we're about a mile and a half.
You guys are a little closer.
Yeah. But you got to remember, this is just a small little, a municipal airport, a county airport.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Who is crapping out bunnies over here?
Yeah. So the fish are getting their water now, which is good. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if the creek came up. Maybe I don't know. I'll go out there and I'll take a quick video tomorrow, and we'll see how high the creek is. I'm probably estimating maybe 10, 12 inches, maybe at the max. And like I said, it takes an extremely amount of water coming through there to actually get up to the house. So, hi, Deb. Doing a couple of loads of laundry. This is a cement wet floor. Yeah, watch that step, please. We don't need you slipping and falling.
If they're wooden steps, you're all right. But if they're slimy wooden steps,
Yeah, that's out here. Outside, they can get wet here, especially on the north side of the house. And I got to constantly fight the moss on the north side of the house.
oh, you have concrete steps.
No, no, it's just wood. It's just the way the moisture here in the wintertime, the moss grows and algae will sit there. So we got to constantly treat the wood.
The thing is, when you said that, the only thing I could think of is you standing up next to it. I think of moss and go,
No, moss. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was any lichen mixed in there with it too as well. Freddy fungus and Alice allergy. Get it together. Lichen, or taking a liking to each other.
Now that is a comic strip there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say if you got lichen growing on your porch steps, you got to watch out because they lichen to kick your butt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Okay, now there's another kind of lichen that you have to think about too. If you're
but I don't think his stairs are transforming into a vicious, hairy, bloodthirsty beast.
Well, it could be fur covered, sort of, but in green.
That would most likely be a druid's familiar or an elvish familiar.
Not necessarily. There is a in one druid, the druid. Was it the retro druid series? There's a vegetation style lichen. It's like a really evil version of werewolves and green things and all this other crap. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's German. The name is very long and in German.
Yeah, right now there's no alerts right now, so which is good.
The one that we need is the one that says, "Hey, it's time for Pest Hunters Channel. Jack, come out, hang out here."
Yeah,
that's the only one I need to know. I talked to Scott today for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about my truck and the van and all this other stuff. Jenny and I were talking about getting rid of the van, but then we realized it's cheaper to keep the van and get it fixed than to buy another vehicle.
Yes.
So when my money that I am trying to get comes in, we're going to just get it fixed. And then we're going to work on the truck after that. I bet. But then again, we could have a flash freeze next month.
Yeah, the thing is, you just never know. Like I said, winter isn't over yet.
It's not over till it's over. But even then, they've had snow all the way through May and April.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite June that I know of, but it's been pretty cold, right to the end of May.
Well, like I said, I've been at the foothills of the Sierra Nevada on the eastern side, and it snowed on me in June. So, yeah. That was back in 93, I believe.
Oh,
92.
Deb's up to 5 mice this week.
Woohoo! And I saw one last night.
We have 2 cats. We don't have anything.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 dogs and a cat, and yet I still have mice here. But yeah, I got
Your dog's not a very good mouser then.
And no, I just need to find my my battery case for my trail cameras. I need to get that set up so I can find out exactly how many mice I have.
Only way
Well,
you're going to
that's
find
also-
that out is if you
A little one.
get a thermal heat camera and try to track them in the walls or whatever.
No, they're after the dog food and the water that we have out for them. Problem is, the way I have it set up now, I cannot take a pop shot at them because the way everything is arranged. But I do have traps around it.
My dad took out a mouse during a squirrel hunt using my BB gun once.
Mhm.
It was walking down the side of a tree. He said, "Here, watch this." He took my little Red Ryder BB gun and took out a mouse. That was the only thing we got on that trip, unfortunately. But he did get something.
Well, yeah, just wasn't able to cook it.
No. Because we were in the middle of nowhere, and we don't know where that mouse has been.
Yeah, I just had to help a coworker. Was it Monday? They were having issues at home with a couple of rats. The cat caught the rat and played with it for about 2 hours and let it go.
Got bored.
Yep. Oh, number 6. Forgot about the one in the trap by the dryer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I got
a roll.
Oh yeah, like I said, I haven't seen any until last night. I wasn't quite sure last night. I thought I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. I says, nah, you know what? Not until I got that confirmed. And then I actually saw it run over, get into the dog's bowl, grab a piece of food, and then run off with it.
And you couldn't track it either.
No, this is a little itty bitty guy. I'm maybe inch and a half long. I mean, it's small. I mean, it's a little bit older than a juvenile, but not quite an adult.
Is it a teat mouse or something?
It's probably just a little field mouse.
Ah,
Could be a dormouse because it's using the doors to get in and out.
the one that's so tiny you can fit through keyholes.
Oh, geez, they can fit through a hole the size of a dime or smaller. If their head
So-
can fit, so can they.
Mouse patrol or rat patrol? What would you guys call yourselves if you guys are keeping tally of those kind of small rodent things?
Pest control.
Yeah, but you're a pest hunter. But I mean, not everybody's a pest control person.
Yeah.
Like Deb.
Well, she's on mouse patrol,
Yeah.
or the cats are.
Like I said, that's what I was going to say. Rat patrol because of, the old TV show.
Oh yeah, I know.
I like that show. But
I haven't gotten anything yet. I just happened to see it last night. I put traps out last night. Didn't catch anything. So
what's your least favorite type of trap for those kind of things?
the glue traps,
Why is that?
because it's not instant death for them. They suffer. A lot of times they suffocate.
What about the drowning traps?
Honestly, I really don't like using those either. Again, it's not, to me, it's not humane. It's not instant. I want to try and make it as instant as possible.
That wet water traps make them suffer almost as long as they suffer in the glue traps because they got to sit there. They're sitting there trying to bob up and down, trying to climb up the walls until they get exhausted and freaking can't do anything anymore, and then they drown.
And they just, So yeah.
Okay.
As Deb says, yes, they are cruel. As Mr. Pontypool says, from all the way up in Scotland area, don't be mean, kill them clean. Which one?
So make a tiny little guillotine that kills them as they go.
It's called a regular trap. I mean, I'll use the regular traps and the mechanical traps and an air rifle. Like I said, I will not use poisons. That is, to me, that is extremely cruel and that is not humane.
On multiple levels.
Yes. And not only that, you can also get a secondary poisoning with your pet and or the wildlife.
I gotta check something here.
And it can spread too, because if one of them poisoned rats or mice dies in a water source and other animals get to it, yeah, that's a
Oh, yep.
contaminated water source now.
Yes. Or they die inside your walls and you can't get to them for 3 weeks unless you cut the wall open.
I've had them die in the walls before. Never really had a smell.
Yeah. Fortunately, yeah, I can. Because every once in a while I walk into work, I'm going, oh man, not again. But yeah, I generally want it done as quickly as possible.
Oh, they still have the glue traps like they had before.
Oh yeah.
They will not stop making them because they're still making money off of them, because a lot of the times, majority of the people that use those are the other pest companies, like pest removal places. They use those.
Yeah, they'll use the wooden ones, the snap traps, and they're basically disposable.
Yeah, we have the ones we have at work are the paper ones, where you peel off the sticker and you can fold it into like a little triangle.
Yeah.
Or like a little box, and then you just set it in the corner, like
Yeah.
offset of the corner, and then you'll run through there and get stuck.
And
Only
then
thing
every
we
once
ever
in a
get
while-
on there are spiders.
Yeah, every once in a while you hear them screaming. Yeah.
I've seen people find mice in the roach traps, glue traps. If you guys seen the, sometimes they
Oh,
get
yeah.
caught in there. Not
Oh, yeah.
That's not what they're hunting for, but
Yeah, like I said, there's a whole bunch of different traps. You got to use them. Got to use a number of different traps because they actually get used to knowing exactly what that is. So you got to change up your traps.
now there you go. Build a better mousetrap that changes every time you use it.
Yeah,
And you've
But yeah, like you know what? I have not seen that happen yet, Jared, because we used to have mice in around the mint, and now I got to deal with them in the greenhouse.
Oh yeah, they'll just eat that stuff.
Give me a moment.
Not necessarily, but you never know.
Oh, they'll eat mint. I don't.
Would they eat an alcohol seltzer?
Yes, they will eat Alka-Seltzer.
Does it cause them to explode like pigeons?
Yes, it does. It's very, very inhumane. Remember, rats and mice and most rodents cannot burp.
Regurgitate.
Or fart?
Oh, rats can fart.
If they can.
How do you know?
I used to raise rats.
No, I'm asking Cliff.
Oh,
That rats can fart.
Yeah.
I've had friends that had pet rats, and yeah, they can fart.
oh yeah, they're
That's
smelly.
like saying a dog doesn't fart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like I said, everybody was asking at work, how soon can a rat repopulate from birth? And I says, usually at the end of 3 months to 5 months, they are already reproducing.
Yeah,
So,
they have a very
They go, no,
short-
I says, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they'll chew through those plastic totes real quick. So I'm surprised they haven't had a chance to chew through the dog food bucket.
Actually, I found a way. I just thought of this now. There's actually a way to keep them bastards from chewing in through your food buckets. Wire mesh, and you use 2 buckets.
Yeah,
You,
Yeah,
you,
like I said-
you get the outer bucket, and then you line that bastard with wire mesh on the top and the bottom, on the sides and the bottom, and you stick your other bucket in there. You're not getting through it. At least not very easy.
oh yeah, no, a lot of those totes are not cheap. If you get one of the good ones, yeah, you're paying $20, $30 a tote or more, and that's for like
35 for some of them.
yeah, for a standard 18 gallon tote.
Yeah, get the thick, non-clear totes. The clear ones are the cheapest ones you can get.
Yeah, like I said, no, I get the ones from work, the black and yellow ones,
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
good ones.
the Project Source ones. Believe it or not, they're actually quite well.
They're really sturdy.
Yeah, like the ones I had there at the campground.
Yeah,
Those
I,
are the
I have the smaller versions. I have the little
Yeah.
It's
Is that the ones
one
with the
by
bifold lids?
1x2x1.
No, it's a solid piece lid.
I've seen the ones that we have at work are the bifold ones, that like that, and then interlock.
Yeah,
But they're really, really, I mean, heavily duty thick.
I have an older set like that, but no, the ones I have, those are the ones Jason's talking about.
Yeah, like I said, right there. Jared has got caught mice and the dog poop traps. Oh yeah,
Actually, be easier to get this one. Oh shit, maybe not.
yeah, like the ones you get from Lowe's. Those ones are actually, I
Those
found,
ones-
are actually
Little
pretty
yellow
well.
lids,
Yes, yes.
solid one-piece lid. Ooh, that smells like bouillon.
Uh-oh. Is that good or bad?
Well, I've got like 3 containers of bouillon in here. I have that
Oh.
one.
Okay. Chocolate. So you got chicken. You got beef. What else would you got?
I got the chicken. I got a whole bunch of chicken ones. I don't have a lot of beef ones. I just like the chicken flavor because it makes
Yeah, like I
Oh,
said,
that's
I
weird.
like those big yellow ones, yellow tops, the black ones that got the wheels on them from Lowe's. Those things can get extremely heavy to where I can barely get it up into the van.
Oh yeah, the big ones. Oh yeah, them things weigh a ton.
Oh yeah, especially when you got the tent in there and all the tent stakes,
I do have
hammer, hatchet, and all the other stuff.
beef and chicken.
Chicken on bouillon.
Along with, I should probably eat this or check to see.
Is it a brown chicken, brown cow kind of a thing, or what?
brown chicken, brown cow? I got it.
Thought you might get a kick out of that one.
Take that Jiffy for Weevils.
Don't have no chicken in here, but I do have to probably check this blueberry mix.
Jiffy is
And
good.
with the,
That's what I say, you guys.
hamburger helper. I got like 5 boxes of hamburger helper in here. But, boy, let me tell you, I've got like an unlimited supply of these damn bags.
What are they?
Noodles, pasta.
I've never heard of that brand before.
That's a
These are
Southwest brand.
Generic brands.
Yeah, and actually, those ones are not bad.
No, these are. You can usually, when I was stocking up on these, I was getting these things. They were like $3, $4 for $1. You could get them. They used to be 25 cents a bag.
Wow.
Yep.
And then they went up to 33 cents. And
Still
now
not bad.
2 for $1. I have like 15 bags in here. Like,
But you didn't vacuum seal them.
it's dry pasta.
So,
He's fine where he's at. I would have to vacuum seal them here.
or here.
Yeah, I'm like, I live in a dry
We have
area.
a vacuum sealer, but we don't have the bags right now. We just haven't gotten around to buying the new bags for them.
And I got this big old thing for like $1.50.
From where?
Well, Kroger.
Okay, I haven't been to a Kroger, so I wouldn't know.
You can also pick them at the Dollar General.
Small elbow noodles.
Dollar Tree's got some. Dollar Tree actually has the cheese packets like you would get in the deluxe shells and cheese. You don't have to add milk to or anything like that.
Also, just for random purposes, I also have this in here.
Pasta.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
No tomato paste.
Oh,
So I can, if I needed to, I can make on-the-go spaghetti sauce.
or in your case, you can
Pizza.
goulash or maybe even lasagna.
Pizza.
I don't have lasagna noodles in here
Why don't you?
because I don't need them. Like, I'm not gonna make a freak like.
Are you kidding? You know how much
lasagna
lasagna
randomly
noodles
out of
are?
What was that?
Lasagna noodles are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
But
I
somebody
think
has to make
you get more
lasagna
bang for your
sometime.
buck buying a small bag of pasta than you do actually getting lasagna.
Well, I know. My
Yeah,
dad
we
used to make his own
jelly.
noodles when I was a kid. But that was mostly for like either beef and noodles or chicken and noodles or something like that. Or turkey and noodles.
Yeah, I got that one little bag of the Pagasa pasta, like a half actually like a pound of ground beef and like 2 things of spaghetti sauce, and you've got like a full-on meal for that's almost big enough for 4 people.
Oh yeah.
I got a weird question for you. Okay, remember we were talking about a while back on my channel. We were talking about Lehman's catalog and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and they have that canned bacon.
yeah.
What do you guys think of that?
Depends on whether it's wet canned bacon or dry canned bacon.
I don't know. I've never had it, so I was curious what you would think of canned bacon in general. If it was either wet or dry, I don't no clue. I don't know what it comes in.
I would have to say canned bacon would have to come fairly dry, or unless it's considered. I don't know. I'd have to buy a can just to test it.
There's a lot of bacon, though.
Yeah, Cecilia, when do we not talk about food?
Hey,
Food
there's
is
nothing wrong with
universal.
food. And also, we're talking about survival food.
The only thing I can think of is that stuff is similar to like this, like bacon bits.
Yeah, we have some bacon bits.
Wow. So I don't know. I've never had canned bacon. I don't know anybody that has had canned
Neither
bacon.
have I.
So I cannot make.
I've seen a video somewhere. Someone actually made what the bacon, just like the canned bacon, and they actually put it in canning jars.
Yeah, you can do that.
But they made it just like
Count
the
anything.
rolls that you'd see in the canned bacon. It just rolled out. They rolled it all the way up and put it in a canning jar, and they vacuum sealed it. But that would be one way of keeping bacon for a long time, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen, Cecilia, when we don't talk about food.
I'm grocery shopping right
Oh yeah, the wife is grocery shopping right now.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we definitely need to talk about food.
Yeah, it's funny how we go.
Don't
from
forget
basketball to
the Parmesan. You need Parmesan.
oh, who
We just
doesn't
get a
need
box of
Parmesan?
that from store.
We're out of Parmesan, by the way. Oh, I got a question for you guys. With normal Parmesan containers like you get at Walmart and other places like that,
Yeah.
basically they're shake types containers. What is a good repurpose reuse for one of those?
Plant food. If you have a container that's rotting for plant food, or you have like bags,
Okay, I get
the
it.
bags will break down faster than that plastic will for those shakers, and you can
Right.
just
Quiet.
refill it with plant food.
I'll be right back.
Use them. You can reuse it if you have if you do what I do, which is dehydrate grow seasonings, dehydrate your own seasonings. You can do like chopped onions, like dry chopped onions in that.
I've already got one a container for chopped onions, but I just was figuring something else to use it the container for.
A lot of other. There's all kind of.
I suggested to Jenny we clean it out and we use it for her powdered sugar.
Poles are too big. It'd be way too messy.
You have not seen her cook with powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar you want a finer screen when you're doing powdered sugars.
Yeah, but it's still she likes using powdered sugar a lot when she does.
Yeah, there you go. You can use it as a walkway salter.
I was thinking about that, but the thing is, we use the big heavy duty rock salt, not just the like table salt. So I wasn't sure if the holes would be big enough.
Oh, they'd be big enough. Even on the small ones, those are fairly good sized holes.
Yeah. Do you remember? I'm not sure if you remember that when Pizza Hut used to be around a lot. I haven't seen one lately, but they had those two different shakers they had on the tables.
Yeah,
one with Parmesan, one with
Parmesan
whatever the other thing is.
fresh red peppers.
Yeah, those kind of shakers were really cool. I wish I could have grabbed some of those back in the day, but
They still sell them technically. You can buy them all over the place.
but it's not the same thing as that it belonged to that Pizza Hut one.
No, they're not the same as the Pizza Hut ones, but they're pretty much the exact same thing. They just
Yeah.
not the ones that Pizza Hut. Well, no, they're actually pretty much the same thing.
Now, could you use them with bird seed?
Yeah,
It's an idea. Because I threw a piece
depending
of
on the bird seed.
True. I was going to ask. Oh, we had bought potatoes the other day and we forgot about them. They're starting to sprout in the bag. What do we do? And it's not time to plant.
If they're sprouting, Put them somewhere cold.
Like where?
Where's the coldest place in your house?
Outside.
The basement.
Our
Stick 'em down
basement's
there.
actually kind of heated, so it's kind of hard to do that.
Well, set them on a porch close to the window or outside, like the closest door your closest spot you can find to outside that's not outside.
Okay. Then what?
Just leave them there. Because they'll stop when they're only sprouting because they were set next to something that caused them to sprout.
I have no idea.
If you set them near onions, it will force them to sprout.
We don't have onions. But I was thinking if we could plant some in one of our old tomato planters and just to see what happens. Would it grow? We don't know. Be interesting to see if it did.
You can slice them and freeze them though, Grace. Don't just freeze the whole potato.
Well, I was thinking we have a window well on the outside of for one of the windows for down in the basement, but it's completely covered.
I mean, they're still you can still physically eat them. You just pop off the eyes.
Well, I get it, but I was just figured if we, these are really tiny ones, potatoes. Just
breakfast slings or whatever the hell they're called.
Well, we weren't planning on doing it. We just didn't get around to get them because we were eating the bigger ones that we got for like baked potatoes. Ahead of those, we just got these like for $1 somewhere, and we weren't expecting them to sprout.
Yeah, they might have been close to. They might have been sitting next to something that caused the stuff to go. So
I have no idea, but they are sprouting, so that's kind of interesting.
Plant them. Find something to plant them in. Get some dirt and stick them in there.
Well, like I said, you remember the planter that I had the tomatoes in? I have one of those that's still got soil in it. I just figured if I threw it in there, what would happen? Not sure.
Eat those on me. Sorry, I had to step.
No, we're not going to eat them. Yeah, but don't worry about that.
You can eat them.
Get them.
Yeah, I'm growing potatoes outside. I've got 5 of them technically growing right now.
I heard you could grow them underneath like straw and stuff, but I don't know if that's.
You start them in dirt. You start them in dirt, and then you build up a little mound around the stem, and then you just cover it. You just, as that thing gets taller and taller, you just put more hay on top of it or straw. Till you get, you can get 3-4 feet depending on how big that flower gets, and it also depends on the type of potato. Because some potatoes will only grow potatoes where the root base is at. Others will actually send out like little runners, like leaf stalk, and they'll turn into little nodes, and those little nodes will be what grows more potatoes.
Sort of like strawberries.
No, because strawberries only grow above ground; they don't grow below ground.
Well, I meant the way that strawberries spread out runners and that kind of thing.
No, they won't spread. They won't send them out far.
All right, what I miss?
Talk about Colin's got sprouting potatoes.
Okay.
It's like grow them.
I don't know what to do with them other than either toss them, plant them, or what. So
Plant them.
Plant them?
We only have like the one pot that has actually any soil in it right now. The rest of them got used for Jenny's spider plants. So I'm not intermixing those. That would be an interesting cross species of spider plant potatoes.
You can actually drop them there on the soil, cover them up with, 10 to 12 inches of loose straw?
Don't have it. No straw here. I have a pot that I grew my tomato in. That's it.
Yeah, but you also need more dirt.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't have any. Now, I know my planter's not big enough, Cecilia, but I figured we could at least grow the plant, the very least. Where grow potatoes, probably not. But
roughly about a 30-quart pot in order to grow a decent amount of potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen people grow them in laundry baskets, but takes a lot more soil than what we have.
You also have to put a lot. Well, technically, you got to put some sort of biodegradable liner in there.
No one's ever mentioned that.
But you usually use like a paper bag. What it's designed for is to keep, because laundry baskets have holes in them, so it keeps the dirt from falling out until it settles and gets the crust.
Yeah, like the landscape.
It degrades that bag and
Okay.
Like I said, if you can just heck, even if you had a bunch of pile of leaves.
No, I don't
Just
even have
cover
that. It's
Yeah.
Ours are all covered up with snow still. We still have like this much snow. Our driveway's clear because we had it plowed quite a bit, but our snow, we have a lot of snow still. Let's just leave it at that.
I'm still reading.
I can't get any dirt without digging through a foot of snow and into hard ice frozen ground. And I don't have a proper shovel for that. I used to. I don't know what happened to it though.
Yeah, you can also use, cardboard boxes and stuff like that right now.
Well,
Until
cardboard
the-
boxes I have, but I don't have the soil for it right now. Though I would love to try sometime in the future, but now is not the time. Like I said, I was kind of surprised that they were sprouting and all, because, I didn't put them where they were. I just reached down to pick up the bag and realized these things are sprouting on me.
no, they'll do that if you leave them in a warm enough area.
I think that's probably was. It was probably in warm enough area where we were at, because it was right in the kitchen, on the floor.
Yeah, you can push them back into dormancy.
Huh?
You can push them back into dormancy until winter is over.
Yeah.
You just put them in an area that's like about 40 degrees, 45 degrees. They'll go dormant for
I don't have any place that cold, other than the refrigerator, and I kind of need the refrigerator.
Yeah.
But the only place colder is outside.
Walmart doesn't sell feed bags. Or unless you're talking about a bag of dirt.
Bag of potatoes, I think she's talking about.
Oh, what she
yeah,
did?
they're about-
No,
maybe-
her feed for the quail. She gets them in a plastic bag that's actually woven. Like
I've seen them.
those ones there, and she puts soil in them.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that.
That's like what they used to do with burlap sacks. They used to do the same thing with a burlap sack.
Or cheesecloth.
Oh,
Or linen, like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have plans for this one. This is going to help me re-season my cast iron. But by the way, I tried making a grilled cheese in that new Wagner. It works great, by the way.
Aw. Scooter, quiet.
That little thumb hole allows you to flip really easy without a spatula. I actually did a flip I've never seen before.
Just stick it in.
No, normally when I flip, it goes front to back, right? This flip did the other sideways. I've never did a sideways flip before.
Interesting.
I know. Like, I go, how the hell did I do that? But it flipped well, perfect flip. It was delicious. Well, I need to get more cheddar though, because I'm out of cheddar.
Yeah, I need to find out exactly what I need to get from the grocery store to do a grilled cheese. I don't know if I want to do it traditional or do I want to do like a.
When's the last
Exotic.
time you actually did traditional?
What?
I've made it for you.
Yeah, Molly made some the other day.
No, I meant for your for the challenge.
No,
Everybody tries to do something exotic, like me, you, Cliff. We've all tried something, but basic. Sometimes the basics are the best. If you want to throw ham on there or something like that, that makes sense. Or whatever, additive that you want to add.
Yeah, there's nothing like having a egg and cheese and toast. Haha.
And don't forget hash brown or bacon.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have bacon. But there's that.
Yeah, Deb, that's probably true where you guys are at. I guarantee that garden soil's frozen.
Oh yeah.
I could probably go into like Hullab's, which is a nursery up the road. They might have some on the inside, but I don't think so.
Oh, and they'll probably charge you twice as much as your Home Depot or Lowe's will.
But the thing is, I would have to travel like 10 times as far to go get it. That's both ways.
Yeah, I guess that would be it's a cost risk on that one.
But no, generally speaking, our Hullab is not that bad. We still do a lot of major gardening.
I don't know how much longer I'll be able to hold up because we're starting to get some lightning in the area.
Yeah, well, when your internet dies, then your internet dies.
Yeah, it does.
As long as you don't die, that's the biggest thing. As long as you don't die, anybody else around you.
Yeah, that's why I live in a Faraday cage.
Yeah, as long as you got surge protectors on everything.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, then you're good.
Surge protectors won't protect you from a lightning strike. It only protects against the surge of power coming in from the lines itself.
Yeah, well, if lightning hits one of them lines, that's going to be a surge.
Yeah.
Now, if lightning hits your house directly, that's going to be a whole nother pancake.
That's an electromagnetic,
I've already had to deal with that once already.
Then you'll be teleported back in time.
All right, good night, Deb. Take care. Thanks
Good night, Deb.
Bye.
How many breakers did I have to replace? What, 7? Or 7 or so breakers I had to replace.
That would be weird if
It was probably all the ones less than 30 amp or all the 30 amp lower.
No, actually, a lot of the 20s actually survived. But the thickness I have a drawer here full of breakers, just for that such occasion.
How many times have you been hit?
Once so far.
Do you have an actual lightning rod set up or no?
No, I got the trees around me. I think it was just something that was real close. I mean, like almost direct hit.
Surged through the floor.
No, I didn't have to replace the meter, so it probably was not a direct hit.
I've seen people who have gotten direct hits, like that are CB antennas and stuff. It's not pretty what happens to their base stations.
No, it fries them.
People have gotten
hurt. Good night.
Did you get an email from Cecilia a couple of days ago, Cliff?
Yeah.
She's asking if you've seen it.
Yeah, it's not.
I guess she's wanting to comment.
Yeah, I got it. Said that she found them at Walmart. The jars.
Are you back talking about canning jars?
Yep.
I find canning jars all over the place. I just don't know what to do with them. I did find a canner at Goodwill, but Jenny said we don't need it. So I left it there. It even had that little thing you put on top, little round thingy about that big around. I don't know what it's for, but found it. So,
Yeah, I guess somebody lost their home due to a fire.
who?
Yeah. I'll probably find out whose home it was, probably on Friday.
Oh, by the way, we actually have Jarrett and I have friends who are stuck, I believe, in Louisiana or Texas. I can't remember which.
And
they are rennies and performers who got down there, and their income stream basically dried up, and they got stuck there. They're from Iowa, and they're trying to figure out a way to work their way home because apparently they were promised all this, and it all fell through.
Oh, that's hard.
You know, you've seen a lot of acts who but they don't play for, they get basically paid tips. And
Oh yeah.
Even though some of them come from out of state and stuff like that, it's
Oh,
tough on them. Cliff, you've seen them. You know, it just, I'm not sure if they've got a GoFundMe or whatever going on, but they're stuck there. There's like 20 of them trying to get home.
Oh, so they did this to a whole bunch of them. Ouch.
It was a whole troop.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for them, but at the same time, I don't, because if they didn't financially plan for this, that was on them.
Oh, they
If you
planned
can't
on it, but
afford to
they
drive down there
extended,
and drive back.
they extended their stay down there. Not them, the people they were working for. 8 weeks they were scheduled down there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I know we had a Renaissance fair 3 months ago.
And you didn't go?
No, I work weekends.
Oh, that's too bad.
I gave up my weekends so I can have my 2 days off in the middle of the week together instead of being open, close, open, close. You know,
Split days off.
what days my days off are going to be until like 2 weeks ahead of time.
Mine are the same, Monday through Friday.
Yeah. I was the first one to jump on getting the 2 consecutive days off, but I had to give up my weekends. That says, done deal. I don't have young kids anymore. So, and then I get to this time of year where I got a burn time, so I get 3 days off a week for a couple of weeks. Last year it was 6 weeks I had to burn, or 6 days I had to burn. So yeah, so I had for 6 weeks I had 3 days off in a row. It's kind of nice. Next year I'll probably have to do the exact same thing, and it'll probably be during Christmas time I got to do it. Which just breaks my heart.
Sauerkraut's gross.
Yes, it is. I agree. But Jenny likes it.
But sauerkraut, oh, I love it.
I can't eat it.
Oh man, I love it.
I think mine's more psychological than anything else because I can't swallow it. It just gross.
No, it's
Rinse
not.
it first.
In my opinion, it's gross.
Rinse it first.
If you like it, more power to you, dude.
Oh yeah.
It just, I tried eating that. I grew up with eating a lot of Germanic style foods and stuff like that, but nah,
What about Korean style?
never had it.
You never had kimchi?
A lot of Asian foods cook with peanut oil, and I can't. So I avoid it like the plague.
Oh,
Technically, for you, it would be the plague.
Pretty much.
yeah.
So it's easier not to than risk it.
Yeah, I like the sweet stuff too, and I also like the regular pickled. No, kimchi is fermented.
I remember seeing something, episode of MASH about something like that. They
They put it in a jar and they bury it for a couple of weeks.
and it was fermented wrong and it exploded.
Not
No, it doesn't. It can if you seal the jar.
They did.
well, they
That's
didn't-
why it exploded. The jar was under pressure.
Yeah, there's no oil involved. It's just a little on the spicy side. So yeah, it might burn Colin's mouth.
I am a wuss. I admit it. I'm not afraid to admit that. I don't do super spicy anything.
stuff.
I hate to say this. I'm going to have to bow out because I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open.
Alrighty. Good night, Colin.
Don't
Night.
wait.
Get
You
some
guys
sleep.
have a good one?
Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Night, folks.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, I got my first pack of seeds for this year.
Would you buy
Marigolds.
bought those?
Yeah, when I got the trash bags. Yeah,
I know the 65.
Yeah.
What else did you get?
that was it. So I gotta start the marigolds here shortly, so I can at least have them in the greenhouse to keep away most of the bugs.
Yeah, I've learned with a lot of the stuff that they say, oh, this will keep bugs away, this will keep bugs away. No, it won't.
That's why I say keep most of them away.
It keeps a small fraction, and by small fraction,
Yeah.
I mean like 3%.
Well, when you have different types of the plants that the insects don't like, and you put them all together, you can cover the majority.
Yeah, I think those plants might have kept a lot of those bugs away, 20, 30, 40 years ago. But the problem is bugs like to evolve like the rest of us,
Oh yeah,
and they start becoming immune to things.
yeah, like poisons, because people use them, they misuse them.
Yeah.
Oh, they've already put them out, Cecilia.
And they put them out like almost a month ago?
Yeah, almost a month ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I've had stuff in my stores already been out for about a month, actually. I started putting them out in January.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's
Actually,
amazing.
My Home Depot, actually, the Home Depot that I normally shop at by work, they never got rid of theirs. They had a
Yeah, they got
small
it,
stand the whole time, just sitting there. But now they
Yeah.
have all the refreshed stuff.
Yeah, now like I said, it'll work its way up north.
Yeah, well, we also live in the south, so we're warmer. Our summer starts a lot quicker.
Yeah, a lot sooner. Yeah, which is only 3 months away, and the end of 3 months.
Yep, we got February,
Before-
March, and middle of April.
Yeah,
If it
before we're
comes
safe.
on time.
If it shows up on time.
So roughly 12 weeks.
Yeah,
14 on a bad weather note, but yeah, like 12 weeks. Me and Jason will be planting shit.
yep. So yeah, I know I need to get your stuff out. So I need to get your stuff packaged. I got some boxes.
Yeah, I gotta start getting my stuff packaged and organized and ready to send out as well.
Yeah,
I gotta stop being lazy about it.
yeah.
Could have done it today, but yeah, I just was like, meh.
Yeah, I'm waiting for payday.
Did you drop the temperature?
No, I have it set for 72. Oh, give me a
There is
moment.
one new special marine warning.
All right, that's off of the coast of Louisiana, right off the toe. Well, that's not us. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that or not.
So I heard that something.
Mountain Band. Thank you. I got the package the other day.
Hey, SD, how's it going? Oh, that's gonna smell funny.
Oh, hold on a moment. All right, sorry, I had to yell at the dog. Yeah, so
What the dog doing?
the dog
What's the dog doing?
trying to climb up on the Molly's chair where she's in it.
Ooh. Scad booter. Scad
Yeah,
booter.
he was checking up on her. She had a cough. Yeah, but planting is coming up soon. Like I said, I got all kinds of stuff I need to get started here shortly, especially the peppers, the celery. I need to get started.
Best time my yellow celery top.
Oh, I got stuff in it.
For you, Jason. I picked me up a couple of these today.
Ah, okay. And like I said, I found my hold on, let me go get it.
He found his bucket of stuff, I think is what he was trying to say.
Yeah, the all the seats for the oh, what should we call it? The asparagus.
Those really are brass.
Oh, let me turn this light on temporarily.
Weird.
I
funny
can only
how
have it on for I can only have it on for a couple minutes before it starts getting too hot. No, this ring. Huh? I know, but yeah, as you can see here, I have all of these seed pods from the asparagus.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to our first harvest of asparagus this year. Because I planted the asparagus 3 years ago.
Think so?
Huh?
I think it was either like that was like
3
2
or
years
4
ago.
No, 3 or 4 years ago, I planted asparagus. I bought the 3 little plants. All 3 survived. They were in a pot for about 2 years. Last year, before it started sprouting, I put it in the planter, and it just went crazy this year. I mean, it was taller than I was.
Nice.
Oh yeah, so this year, yeah, it's going to be sprouting all over the place. So here in the next 10 weeks, I'll be cutting off all the stalks and letting it do its thing. And I'm hoping a lot of the little baby plants survive too. But yeah, I got a lot more seeds. I mean, a lot. Each one of these little pods here, little seed pods here, I
Yeah.
have about 4 to 5 seeds each.
Okay.
And I have about
Ooh.
2 dozen of them.
Oh, they did put me in an plug. Haha. Nice.
Yeah, so I'll probably end up with some of these if I don't have any more room in certain areas. I'll probably plant some out in the forest where they can get some light, because we have a little opening about 100 feet away from the house. That's about 75 feet away from the house. There's this big opening where the couple of trees fell over. I'll just just drop them in there next
Yeah?
to the little.
Sorry.
Yeah, hi Lori. Yeah, it'll be if we get a lot of rain, it becomes a little on the swampy side, but it's high, but still keeps moist.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot for them.
Yeah, it's nice and sandy.
Oh, it still smells weird.
So I'll have some. I'll just let that go. I'll always have it out there. The squirrels and the animals can have at it without coming up here to eat my stuff. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to it. I mean, I'll probably get maybe about a month out of them this first year. I'll probably clip maybe a bunch of them for dinner for us, and that's probably all I'm going to get out of it this year. Next year, I should have quite a bit more. The big cough, yeah. It's kicking his butt. Blake?
He's got the
Let's
he's
see.
got beer 19.
Yeah,
The 19th version of beer.
yeah.
How is like I don't understand how people are still getting it. Like not once has it touched me.
Yeah, Cecilia, you can harvest the second year, but you can only grab like a couple of stalks.
Yeah.
So I actually waited for the third year before I can actually harvest, make sure that those roots actually do really, really well. Yeah, I spent 2 days. As what? I mean, no, I haven't. You're supposed to burn it?
You can do like it depends on how prolific your plant.
Oh, he's talking about the top of the plant. Okay.
Yeah,
after
the
it goes
stalks.
dormant. Yeah. No, I'll probably end up cutting it and putting it in the compost pile. Yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up taking some, like I said, I got the burn barrel that all I burn in there is wood, no trash. All the twigs, stuff like that. And I'll probably put some of that ash over the top of that. And then what I'll do is I'll probably cover that up with some of my compost.
I was gonna say, just get yourself a little mini mulcher like what I have, or something similar, and all the branches and sticks and twigs that you have, just run it through there, chop them up into little pieces, and just make like a. I use that stuff for is the bottoms of my garden beds for the humiculture method, and I'll just line that stuff in there about 6-8 inches deep.
Oh, like I said, those little beds that I made,
Yeah.
those were almost full of twigs and leaves and cardboard. And I stomped on it. Then I put each one of those has about 3.5, 4 wheelbarrow full of soil on top of that.
That's
So
what
I
do.
mounted it up about that high above the wood. I knew it was going to sink.
Oh yeah, it'll sink big time,
And
it'll
it's,
sink even more.
Yep, it is sunk all the way up to the wood, to the top of the wood now. It sank that far.
I have one of the planters before I finished doing my living trellis wall over here, my last one next to the door. I had that thing filled 3 inches higher than the top of the rim, and that thing is now 6 inches lower than the top of the rim.
Hey, Cecilia, I guarantee at least some of those tubers survived.
They might have. Potatoes are kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, that asparagus just ended up being just like a big old giant bush right outside the door here. It gets the morning sun, it gets the morning shade, but it gets the afternoon sun, and then it goes right around about what 4 o'clock. It starts getting shade again. But it seems to like it there, and that's where I'm going to leave it. I thought about putting it in the front yard in the next to the culverts.
Ooh. that would go nuts.
Yeah.
But the only problem is is it a concrete culvert or is it just like a kind of like a farming ditch?
I got there's 2 culverts, and in between is just an open ditch in between the 2 culverts. And I thought about digging it down a couple of inches and putting in some block so I can widen it out a little bit and making one side higher because it's on the side of the hill towards the street.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can make that up a little bit higher, put the soil up on top of there so I can actually mow that area easier. And on the flat side area where it starts coming back up towards the house, make it another 2 feet wider. And all of my water-loving plants will probably go in there.
No, they'd probably love it in there.
Yeah, until I have a car accident, take out my garden.
Yeah, Ro, just remember this. Most of that stuff is easily replaceable.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like you'd be losing out on much. I mean, yeah, it would suck to have all your asparagus like destroyed.
That's why I'm not putting it all in one location. Yeah, that's why I'm not putting it all in one location.
All right, take care, Cecilia. Hopefully you can get some sleep.
Sleep, Cecilia. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to plant it in several areas where I know where the water kind of almost sits, but not in where it sits. I want to put it off to the side so it'll draw water from that area and get it off the soil. But yeah, but the water here will only sit here for maybe 2 days and it's gone. I mean, we can have a 3-inch rain. Yeah, we can't even drive a car or a tractor out here in the forest. It's gone. Hey, Rob. Yeah, we've had the tractor sunk a couple times out here.
Reminds me of when Steve was trying to repair his driveway on his property.
Oh yeah.
During the rainy season, he got the tractor stuck, almost got the truck stuck.
No, I mean it sank, and one time I was using it, I started sinking. I had to put the backhoe portion of it because it's on the it was on the back of the tractor. I had to reach behind me and push that, so I'd throw the arm down to keep the tractor from tipping over.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and it happens. It happened pretty quick. I mean, probably within 15, 20, maybe 25 seconds. I kept it from tipping over. Then I had to go get a couple of pieces of timber, shove it up underneath there and lift it up and, go back and forth so I can get it upright and get it out of there. But, we decided to go ahead and get a tractor that has regular paddle tires instead of turf tires. I mean, I can understand, but they have a mix between the two of them, which probably work just as well. Turf tires just keep it from sinking as bad because they're wider and you get more surface tension. But yeah. But as of right now, those tires are probably about the best thing for it, especially when we go off the path. I do not recommend.
Yeah, if it's heavy, just keep it on dry ground.
When we have dry ground, that's usually what July, August, end of July and into August. As long as we don't have a tropical depression come through, we're fine. I mean, yeah, then we can get the tractor to maneuver. But during hurricane season, yeah, it all depends on if we have a hurricane or tropical depression go over us. Yeah, we'll just be getting lots of water. And then we got to wait for about a month or so for the water table to go back down.
I got you. I'll be right back, Jason. I got to go check on the fireplace.
Alrighty.
I'll be back momentarily.
Yeah, we've also thought about putting in drainage tiles about a couple of feet underground, like 8 feet underground, and then putting drainage tile there, the concrete ones, so we can draw the water out of there to help dry the yard up just a little bit more and give us a water supply for a garden. I've thought about that. We've thought about getting a swimming pool to use as a cistern so I can grow fish. We can swim with the fish. Have some farm raised fish. They'll be clean. They'll be edible. Hey, SD Mountain Man, where exactly are you at now? Oh, he's in South Dakota? Yeah, but he says he travels, so it's 3.5 hours away. Let me take a quick look up here. Smith, looks like it's going to be halfway decent tomorrow, from what I can see from the radar, because everything here is, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, parts of Arkansas, Tennessee area. So that's where all of the our rain problem is that we've getting over and over. Oh, yeah, okay, he's in southeast South Dakota. Hey, SD, next time you're in the west side of South Dakota, stop and get some ice water for me. He knows where. Yeah, I've been to Wall Drug, and that was when I was 14 years old. That was a long time ago.
I may or may not have possibly, perchance, might have returned.
Yeah, we're talking about Wall Drug in South Dakota. Next time he's over there at Wall Drug, stopping in some ice water.
I haven't done wall drug. I haven't seen a wall drug in forever.
No, it's actually the town. It's in the
Tell
wall.
they no, they used to have a pharmacy was called Wall Drug.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's where they served ice water back in the ye olden days.
don't know what the we put water in or ice. We put frozen water in water, and every other country is just like, why do you need to get your water cold?
Oh, hold on. Ooh. I just got word everybody's stopping by the FX booth today
Ooh.
because of the new dynamic they put out.
Ooh, SG's
Go.
got it. Well, take care, SD. Drive safe, brother.
Yep. Alrighty. Have a good night. And yes, Grace, I have not been there to Wall, Texas yet. I have no idea where that
That's through the wall of Texas. If you consider a border a wall.
Oh, they're just lucky to have drinkable water. Yeah, but they had ice water.
Ice water.
Oh yeah. The boring arrow. It's a boring Oregon. Is that where the boring fisherman is?
Possibly.
Yeah. We didn't even go up on his channel on Monday, Earl's. We got caught up watching Babylon 5.
Sounds right.
Yeah, we finally got to season 3 last night.
Nice.
I mean, it was late last night. We didn't go to bed till like midnight.
Only midnight?
Yep, and then I woke up to the sounds of rumbling thunder around about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning.
Oof.
Yeah, so I've been up for quite a while. Well, I did get a little hour's nap, though.
5 and 1 cat. That's funny.
Population of 5 and 1 cat. That is funny.
Yeah, so that sprinkler kit, Jason, wasn't the only thing I picked up. I picked up 2 of those because they were fairly cheap, only 20
Which
bucks
ones?
a piece, which ain't too bad.
What sprinkler kit?
Showed you.
The Misty kit I just showed you.
Oh, the disting kit. Okay.
Well, because I picked up 2 of those, they were only 20 bucks, which actually I didn't think was actually too bad considering. I mean, all the stuff you get with it.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody bought those kits that I was going to wait for.
Ooh,
Yeah, but they still bought them at $40 a piece.
dumbasses.
I was waiting. Well, they were always going to have to buy it at that price, anyways. I was waiting for the day where they have the employees go through and pick it all out before they throw it into the hole in the wall.
Oh, the fun, the pissed off, angry, smashes everything hole in the wall.
You got it. I've had to throw so much stuff in there because of that. It breaks my heart. I'm going, I can use a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, it's what companies waste is ridiculous, and that's the reason why a lot of this crap is so expensive.
Yeah, I know. The problem is, they don't donate it because people usually they donate it to will turn around and sell it for almost market price. That's one of the reasons why they throw it away. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also found out that the most of the Walmarts will actually have a incinerator. Well, they'll actually incinerate everything now.
Dude, mine doesn't. We just have a big old trash compactor in ours, and I mean a big one.
Yeah, I know it's all a tax write-off, but still, it breaks my heart. Just throwing perfectly good product away because it didn't get bought.
Because it's out of style or out of stock.
Well, it's not out of stock. It's just all the new stuff is coming in, and they want to put all the new stuff out. But they do try to off it on the clearance aisle. And so whenever you walk into a Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, First thing you do is you go walk that clearance aisle.
We don't have a clearance aisle.
Really, ours do.
Well, again, I'm a city Home Depot, Lowe's. You're a rural.
Yeah,
Our clearance section is usually a couple of random set up like tables or stations. Like when you walk in, you have the open aisle, and then you have all your rows. They usually have a couple of tables there, and that's usually where they put all the clearance stuff from the previous holiday or sales event that didn't get sold, and they're trying to get something out of it.
Oh yeah, some of the displays I kind of do get. Some of the background stuff. That's what that background is that I was using when I first started doing the lives. It's still up on the wall that makes that wall look really good. With the deer head on there, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all the background from work. I was able to save some of those. You know, a lot of times I'll get the plastic signage where it's white on one side, and those help. You know, help reflect light. I can bounce the light off of that for the cameras, or I can use it to catch a splatter from a V8 juice can.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There's some stuff that I do get. You know, I get almost an unlimited amount of cardboard.
Yeah, they're not going to complain about that. You should be able to get pallets too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, I do get some pallets whenever I can.
Because I know they'll throw them outside on the side bin, and then they have a big old truck that picks them up, and either that or they just chuck them in with the compactor.
They'll actually fill up a whole tractor trailer full of it, and off they go, and they drop another one off, and they pick up that one. And it's just full of broken pallets, and pallets that they don't reuse.
No, they usually just once they get them, they probably just empty them out into a big old pallet junkyard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a shame. I'm still waiting for the bulk pallets to come back in with wood on them, so I can make more garden planters. They're 7 feet long.
Yeah,
6 feet. 10 inches long is what they usually are, and they'll usually put on my conduit, which is going to be the EMT, the grounding rods. They'll put some of the other pipes that they get from plumbing on there. The PEX come ins on that, and they usually bring it in, and it's just wrapped up with that green strapping with the little pieces of wood. Well, when they start getting kind of wet, they don't hold because they'll lay a sheet of cardboard underneath it to kind of keep it together, and a lot of times it won't hold. And the wood they use is very good. So whenever it comes in, I have them saving it for me. I told them when it comes in, give me a call. Even if it's on my day off, I'll come and get it.
30-minute drive, but yeah, you'll get free wood. Fuck it, right? Free wood's free wood.
A 3-minute drive for me.
Oh, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah, you really I forgot you're that close.
Yeah, I'm that close. Like I said, I'm just on the edge of town, so I'm still in rural area.
Now, what I want is I want the wood planks that they use in between the industrial shelving. It's always usually 2x4 or 2x6.
Yeah,
into like the 4-foot sections.
Yeah, they're all like 4 feet long, just enough to fit inside that pallet. The pallet rack. I would love to have some of that pallet racking in my room here, above the washer and dryer. I got 9.5 foot ceilings in here. You know how much of that square footage is lost?
Oh yeah, ton of it.
Yeah,
because after 6 feet, you can't really do much.
Yeah, I got
7 feet.
Actually, it'd be about like the 5 foot mark on up to the ceiling, and then as deep as the washer and dryer, which is almost 36 inches.
Yep.
I can run a light underneath there, for the washer and dryer, and then I can put I can stack 2 totes tall.
Yeah, because I mean, really, the only space you need above your washer and dryer, if you have a top load, is just however high the washing machine lid goes to.
Well, I have front loads, but I have them on stands.
Ours too.
Yeah.
So them things stand almost like they're like 4.5, 5 feet tall.
Yeah, they're like here on me.
Mine come up to like let me measure. I'll tell you where it's at.
Oh, I'll do the same thing. After I go use the bathroom again, I'm gonna go.
That's not where I figured mine was going to be.
Think so?
For those of you who are curious, the washer and dryer that I have that are on the stands are at nipple height for me. My nipples are, let's go to the other side, right here. Just below the seam, my main ridge on my pocket. So about 5 feet, 4.5 feet, 5 feet. Give or take, yeah. I can double check. I'll even measure it just for good measure. Literally, ha ha ha. He said, "Funny, funny, funny." Uh, 4 feet, 53 inches. 4 feet, 4 inches. All right. 4 feet, 4 inches, so 53 inches. I have that is where mine sit at 53 inches. Jason had to go all the way to the other side. By the way, hi, Molly.
Hi.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
Well, that's good to hear. Well,
So I can open the box.
Yep.
I've been waiting for dinner.
I'm waiting to see what Jason says on his.
Yeah, it comes to here on me.
Mine was for me nipple height.
Yeah, mine's a little bit higher.
So
But I got the big Samsung washers and dryers, the front loads.
the
Jason, how you doing?
Hey, Jason. AT.
What is it, Coco? No, Daddy does not have food yet.
Yeah.
Later on.
No food for you. Starve.
No, she can't have any of it because of the. There's 2 big old giant onions in that.
Ah, fuck me.
Burn yourself?
No.
Oh, pinched.
I got my finger right on the corner of the thing coming in. Turd. I think those are GEs.
Oh, you guys are GEs?
Yeah, I think mine are GEs. No, actually, I think those are Samsungs.
Are they?
Yeah.
They play a little tune.
Dan?
So what are they, right across the hall from you?
They're like right there, right on the other side of the door.
Oh.
So it's like I've got the wall, which is there's my ruler, so you guys can see this. I'm sitting at about 4 feet from the wall.
Yeah.
And they're about 4 feet to the right or the left, and about 4 feet past that. So they're like 9 feet from me, directionally.
Yeah, I'm surprised how quiet those front loads really are, and how much better they work.
No, they work. They're so much more efficient than the old top loads.
Yeah, because we had a top load when we first got here, and where we live is high in moisture. I can never get the wetness smell out of the clothes. Ooh, thunder! Well, got the front loads, and that went away. So I'm impressed with them. I really am.
With that in mind, that most likely what was happening is I think you had like a stagnant water in your washer. That was
you can do several loads in a day, and that smell will still be there. in the clothes.
That's really weird.
It really is. But as soon as, because we tried another washer after that one that was a front load or top load, and same thing. And then we got flooded out. So that ruined that washer and dryer. Then we got the top loads with the stands. And with that front load, never had that issue.
Yeah, we've got those stand. You have to have some serious flooding to your washer and dryer up on those stands because them things are like a foot tall.
No, but we didn't have them on stands before. They were on the floor level.
Yeah.
So they
still with the stands, that's a lot of water you got to get above that stand to get to the washer and dryer.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, that water came up about 12, 13 inches.
Would have hit right about an inch.
Right where all the motors are. Right where the motors and the elements, everything else are covered in dirt, soot, and everything else. And I wasn't going to risk burning the house down.
Yeah, no, at that point, best to just get rid of them. Actually, what you do is you just throw them outside and use them to wash outside things.
I just got rid of them. I didn't want to deal with them.
Yeah, you should have kept the drums.
Nope, I just wanted them out of here.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Haven't died yet.
Nope.
Neither is that guy over there.
Hey,
He hasn't died
quiet.
yet.
It's thunder. By the way, how close was that?
Four towns down.
No. Scooter, quiet.
Scooter, what are you doing?
Scooter, enough. Jeez. Yeah, that must have been a cloud to cloud because I don't see it here as a dot on the map.
Yeah, that Grace, I agree with you on that one. The newer front loads, there are a lot of technical issues. If you have one thing go wrong with it, it's expensive.
Well, everything's computerized now. Everything. Even your refrigerators now have a computer in them. You can't get away from it.
I don't know if ours actually does. Ours is just push button.
You get the older models in?
Yeah, you have the like ice the display panel on the what used to be called the freezer side door.
Oh, okay.
But it's the side of the fridge where they have the ice maker, and then you literally just push a button and it switches, and all you got is a little knob that activates a solenoid. And yeah, I don't think there's a lot of components to that door.
Yeah, ours, you start it up, you got to turn the dial to whatever you want, and then you just, push a digital button and it all starts up.
Oh, that's for the washer and dryer. Yeah, that's what we have.
Yeah. And you can also link it with your phone through Wi-Fi. But I have that feature turned off. I don't need to watch my laundry on my phone.
No, actually, what it is you can actually from your phone you can actually program different wash settings into it.
Yeah. I mean, they're already programmed on there. I just have to turn the dial to them.
No. There's some things on the like dryer and the washer that you can program through better specs on this that you can actually do on the machine.
Yeah, I know there is. I just started up and let it go.
I do too.
Yeah.
I only use 3 cycles. Heavy duty and normal load. Oh, sorry, heavy duty and bedding.
Yeah, we'll have heavily soiled load, standard load, which is the one that's most popular. Then we also got rinse and spin, but we got 8 more that you can turn the dial to, 8 or 9 more too. And then plus you can customize each one of them.
I've done rinse and spin, but the only time I use rinse and spin is if for some reason you get like one of those odd unloaded balanced or like off balance loads and it doesn't want to dry properly.
Yeah.
So when it's slightly more dry, I usually run it on the rinse and spin, but I take off the rinse. I'll max out the extra 2 minutes on the spin cycle, and I'll put that bastard on high, and I'll just let it go until it starts, and it gets it way drier once the load is more balanced because it doesn't have all that heavy water in it.
Hold on, I got a message here. Hold on.
Especially when you're, hey, Kathy, how's it going? I feel like the optimal spot's right here for me, but then I'm like, I have to move my camera gear.
Hello, Kathy. How you doing? Yeah, I guess we got certain somebody that's lurking in the chat and not chatting on here. By the way, thank you, Sean.
I was gonna say that's Kathy because
No, a different person. I just got a text message from him. So, yeah. I'll say I won't be doing any videos for a little while until the weather gets good. I don't know when that is going to be for doing all the outside stuff. I guess I'm gonna have to end up cooking, so I can at least get some kind of videos out. I don't know.
I could do a video, but like, does anybody really want to watch me rehydrate a soil block for seed starting?
Time lapse.
It's like 3 minutes.
Yeah, time lapse it. Speed it up.
That wasn't good, but I mean, like, it's a soil block. I mean, you stick hot water, you stick it in warm water, and that thing just goes.
Yeah, I know.
I already did like 3 of them today, so I got like $15 worth of soil mix just sitting out there in a container.
Yeah, like I said, no, I'm still gonna go traditional with the same stuff I got last year. You know, I saved those because I can reuse those. I just need to find a way I can keep the. Oh, it's supposed to be 5 degrees warmer tomorrow. Yes, Yeah, and like I said, I just need to find a way to get the soil a little bit warmer. I don't think it was warm enough last year here inside the shop, even though the heater was blowing towards it. I just don't know. I think the soil is just a little bit on the cold side for it. You don't want to pay $40 for a heater.
No. Packing foam. Like that
Packing-
thin, like flexible, like foam sheet. It's almost like a blanket. Wrap that around your planter.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, it's just, for some odd reason, it's just, I think the soil temperatures was just a little bit cooler than what I really wanted them. I don't know, maybe I'll just
wrap
get
it in foam.
the whole thing and put in a small heater in there underneath them. I just might do that in the greenhouse. Speaking of greenhouse,
Yeah, what's the temperature in there?
the bottom temperature is 62. The top one is 73.
Damn, mine's sitting at about 61 right now, right in the middle.
Yeah, like I said, I had to turn the yesterday morning. I had to go turn off the heat lamps in there because it was getting a little bit too warm in there. I hit 82, 83 yesterday morning.
Oof, nice.
Yeah, so I had to go out there and quick shut that off. So I opened up the entire greenhouse. So the whole greenhouse is open inside. I don't have it segmented off, and it's holding at that temperature is 73. It was like 69 this morning.
I don't even know what mine got up to. I wasn't even paying attention. It was just funny because I was in and out of that thing most of the day. Until
Yeah.
it started raining on me.
Yeah, like I said, I can also touch a button in there and it'll tell me the highs and lows. So that's one of the nice things about that monitor there. I can monitor 4 locations. One where the monitor is there.
Yep.
And then the other 3 sensors. I got one in the house, in the hallway, which is registering 68 degrees. 62 in the bottom of the greenhouse, behind the heater, actually. Then I have 73 up at the top of the greenhouse.
Yeah, that top of the greenhouse is going to be hotter naturally just because where heat goes.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I got blooms. I got I think 3 or 4 peppers now. They're almost ready to pick.
Nice.
So yeah, even that really cold spell, we were getting below. We were getting into the single digits. I mean, I had a blanket over the greenhouse, and I had those lights out. And guess who's here? Somebody got a new camera, and no sound.
It's not a new camera.
Okay.
So this is the webcam on my laptop that I'm basically using to do verification. So I can't see y'all right now because I got the screen blocking the other screen. So I'm going to slide this over here. We'll close the screen.
Yeah.
And I can chat. But you saw it was me, so hooray.
Yeah, I saw it was.
Cameras in the near future. I just got to figure out what it is I'm getting.
Yeah, like Mr. Cliff here. Sometimes he's going to have to get. Sometime soon he has to get a new camera because his camera's always drunk.
Yeah, drunker than I am
camera's
half the time. I don't know why.
His
Yeah.
camera's fine. It's just Cliff that's the problem.
I'm actually surprised he's doing very well tonight.
It was a little blurry earlier, but I
Yeah.
whacked it and it solved the problem.
No.
I mean, it was only like 2% out of focus.
Yeah, but not like it was like last Saturday.
My camera was going haywire last week.
Oh yeah.
What it is Cliff has this state of the art camera that lets us see how drunk he actually is by using it to make him blurry.
Right?
So we're seeing the way Cliff sees things when he's drunk.
Like thanks, beer goggles.
Exactly. It's beer garden.
His camera's making Cliff look sexier for us.
Ah,
It's not doing the rest of you justice.
Right? I'm gonna buy me some beer goggle webcams.
oh, beer goggle webcams. They'll probably make a good, nice little bundle of money on the side of that.
Right?
Y'all like, can you see me now?
There we go. There we go.
Oh, he done did it. He messed with his webcam. It's gonna start messing all up now.
Oh, I got something even worse. I'll go get one of my magnifying lenses that I busted out of an old pair of binoculars, and I'll put that sucker right in front of this thing. You know what? I don't even need to do that. I got my freaking magnifying glass right here.
I got the Pharrell lens. There we go. Now he's going to pretend he's in romper room.
He's a rump or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll also notice that's a solid lens, and it doesn't have that stupid little mini lens in the middle on the bottom side.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention for that. That's for the fine print. There we go.
Yeah, no, I really hate those lens inside, like the lensception for. Just see now it's drunk.
Yeah. Now you got it all confused.
I don't know what it's doing.
That might make it better if you leave it up there.
That was actually bright. Just whacking, it'll focus at some point.
Yeah.
But see, this is like a small percentage of blurry. That's still not bad. Slightly out of focus, but it'll do what it'll want to do.
Yeah, just like me. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, do it. And when you're doing it, do it some more.
The problem is I don't want to do anything. I'm being lazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'm so
looking at
lazy.
the
I
record
can't
right
even
now.
pronounce the Y on the end of the word. That's how lazy I am.
You're just lazy.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it looks like we've got about 3/4 of an
Told you to focus.
hour north of us, honey. We've got about 3/4 of an inch of rain north of us per hour. Maybe 1/4 inch.
nice.
Not enough, not quite enough to cause a flood just yet.
Oh, no. It has to do quite a bit. Let's see. Let me refresh here. Let's see. It's been what? An hour and 48 minutes? And we are up to 3.95 inches of rain over since the evening of January 22nd, or actually 21st.
Yeah, almost 4 inches of rain in 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can handle that. At that rate, yeah.
Just need that for a good solid like week straight.
No, because then everything turns to swamp here.
But they were talking like we were going to have rain for the past couple of days. And it teased us a couple of times, but never really did anything. But tomorrow, it's supposed to be a much higher chance of rain. So
Yeah.
tomorrow is the night where I have to, my wife and I are going to go meet a friend of hers for dinner. And the place we're going to go meet him at it's like a good 30-minute drive or so. And I hate driving in the rain, especially at night.
Oh, I hate driving in the rain at night too. Yeah.
I have no problems with it.
Yeah, we got another line of rain right now going over the San Antonio area and Austin area. Then we got some just east of Houston up towards us. And then there's another one just north of Baton Rouge. Then another one over Pensacola that goes all the way up to Morristown, up there in Kentucky and looks like Tennessee, all the way up into New York.
Noise.
Yeah, it's like the version of the Pineapple Express
Everywhere.
that's coming off the Gulf Coast, and it's just blowing moisture.
I thought my app was
Dumping
dead.
it on us. But yeah, let's see. Let me refresh that there and see if that.
Jesus, I got jack squat.
And
Yeah.
let's see.
Shit, Louisiana's getting whacked hard as hell.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at it. Like I said, I'm looking at it right now on the tornadohq.com live app. The only alert is going to be a special marine alert just off of Louisiana.
Yeah, they're
Let's see.
like
So
you
the
guys
thing
are
is-
getting a little bit. You got in the bottom corner here because I'm using the. I have a weather app myself, so that's what I've got for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I got several websites I can go to so I can quick go through because each one does something a little bit different. One of them has all the weather alerts for the whole U.S., including Alaska and Hawaii. I couldn't figure out what that special marine thunderstorm was today. I was looking at it, I couldn't find it, so I actually clicked on it and it took me to Hawaii. And then I got another one that has the
Anything like that?
light. No, it just told me the warnings, but yeah. Actually, go if you look up the tornadohq.com, and it's a experimental website right now for tracking thunderstorms alerts. It has voice alerts
Greetings from tornadohq.com.
like that right there. It lets you know when something pops up.
Oh,
And then
I
of course
have
you got old school
all of
weather
this.
alert.
just on here. This is just one section. I can do all of this. I can do weather alerts, hurricane tracker, photos, aviation layers. This thing has a ton of stuff on it. Now this is just a free version. I can pay for the actual subscription of this and I would get so much more.
Yeah, but I have to look over a lot more larger area than they get folks there on the West Coast like you, Cliff. Everything there is localized until it's like monsoon season.
Pretty much.
Here you gotta watch out. 5 hours ahead of you. As you drive. I've already learned that on the weather.
Ooh, man. Yeah,
So
they're still
right-
getting mad snow up in the north.
Oh yeah. I also have the lightning maps.com. Lightningmaps.org, and that shows all the current lightning strikes hitting the ground. It does not do cloud to cloud, just ground to cloud. And you can overlay the radar on top of that as well, which is actually about 5-6 minutes faster than weather.com.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that the weather.com, the weather channel, that is all 12 to 15 minutes old from that screen from that radar when it was taken.
Yeah, broadcast time.
No, they're compiling it so the average person can read it. It's not as pixelated. And then I also have another one that the wind shear radar. I could pull that one up. So I can actually see the wind shear. I can see all the hook echoes and stuff like that. In almost real time. Again, you got to learn how to read that radar because they don't filter it. It's just, green and red, and where it mixes, it goes where it transitions through green and red. It's actually
Yeah, like when you have this, but it's like different colors.
no.
Or are you talking about the one for the lightning strikes?
No, the velocity radar.
Oh yeah, I have that on here too. Actually, I just don't have it activated.
But yeah, like I said, it's raw information. I was actually watching that when that tornado was going through Nashville. A week before Christmas?
Uh huh.
I was actually tracking it on the radar.
Nice.
Yeah, it was uploading relatively quickly. So about every 3 miles, 4 miles, you would see it move every couple minutes, every minute. It would move. Quiet. Hey, that's the speakers. Silly dog.
Sneakers.
Speakers.
Squeakers.
Whatever you're messing with, that little drop thing whatever you're doing, it's picking in. My speakers are, like that little popping sound.
There's no volume on here.
Oh, somebody was, moving something, and making a popping sound on the over the speakers, and he barks about that. I mean, I can set my cut
no
down.
sound on
Because
There, proof. There. Look, there's my sound bar.
yeah, actually, I can
All the
actually
way to the
share
bottom.
this. Do the present.
Half the time I keep my phone on silent. That way I don't have to hear it buzzing every 5 minutes.
Okay, this one here is going to be this one here. Can you guys see that one there?
Yes.
Okay, this is going to be the live severe weather map.
Yeah, that's essentially what I had.
Yeah,
Yep, going up the exact same, like literally
Yeah.
the exact same mapping.
so if I scroll down here, you can see the special marine warning. That's off the tip of Louisiana, and that's the only thing right now. And here you can activate or deactivate alerts.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
Like,
so
all that
I could be
on
away
one
from the
side.
computer for a few moments, and if it pops up, I can quick go look at that screen, find out where it's at. And then, are you guys able to see that one?
Looks like the same one. I just see a green star in front of it now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my phone to get caught up here. Oh, my phone is like way behind. Oh, wait a minute. That's because let me get back to here. It's sharing the wrong screen here. So let me remove that one there. Then share screen.
Yeah, the app the radar app or weather app that I'm using is the one that was recommended by Luke actually. From
All right, and this one here is lightningmaps.org. As you can see there, all the
Yeah,
lightning.
and it's localized like no other right down there.
Yeah. There's also gauges on with lightning strikes. As long as there's lightning strikes, you can actually gauge how fast that storm is moving and how intense it is. But as you can see, it's
they're
not
moving
like
at a pretty good
channel.
clip.
As you can see, it's pixelated. Like I said, it's about 5-6 minutes faster than the Weather Channel. That's one of the reasons why I like it.
For those of you who are wondering, the blue dot is where Jason's at.
I'm at the blue dot.
Night, Kathy.
Good night, Kathy.
Good night, Kathy. Take care. Thanks for joining.
Bye, Kathy. I missed you already.
There we go. And okay, so yeah, those are the two main ones that I use now. But if we get a lot of severe weather, I'll pop up the velocity radar. So if anybody's got a laptop or PC or anything else, they can they can pull that stuff up and put them in separate windows, and they can literally just watch it go around them, and you'll probably, like I said, I've gotten the weather alerts over the internet faster than I've gotten over my phone by about three minutes.
Could be Wi-Fi speed. Who knows?
Well, no, it's just the way that it works out. I mean, I get it faster from the source before it has to go through all these different channels to get it out over the phones and over the tablets as the weather alerts.
Did you say tapas, like the little miniature foods?
No,
Tapas.
those apps. Yeah, so yeah, it's nice. I actually get them a little bit faster.
That's cool.
Well, it is. I mean, sometimes with a tornado, 3 minutes is a long time. As fast as things.
That's not a long time. That's an eternity.
Except for when it's coming towards you. If it's over you, it seems like an eternity.
Right.
Depends on how big it is, because then, I mean, if it's over you, you're pretty much in the damn thing.
Yeah, but yeah, I like the weather warnings now. They're giving them actual numbers now and stages, so you actually know how intense the thunderstorms are now. Before they didn't do it. It was either thunderstorm warning or thunderstorm watch. They never had the different levels of thunderstorms on how strong they're going to be. They're giving them the threat numbers now.
Well, when they give me a lightning storm with a threat level of 20, then I might concern myself.
Yeah. 5 is the highest that they have for rating. And that is going to be, tornadic.
Yeah, well, like I said, when I get a lightning strike thunderstorm warning thingy of like 20, I might concern myself. But everything out, I got telephone poles, steel poles, light posts,
Lightning rods.
I mean, our house is grounded.
Well, every house should be grounded.
I mean, technically, I don't have to worry about it, considering I basically live underground, above ground.
Yeah. Your Hobbit house?
Lightning could hit the damn side of the house, and it ain't gonna do shit other than like blast a section off.
And get to the wiring. They'll still get to the wiring.
So I just want to state for the record, Cliff said it's not going to do shit other than blast the side off. That's doing something.
AT, you don't know. The walls on my house, I live in an earth-rammed house. The walls on this shit are 14 inches thick.
But still,
the lightning will take a small chunk off.
That's still doing something, Cliff.
Not really. I'm not going to get affected by it. That just means my dad's going to have to go out there and spackle the hole and fill it with plaster again.
Again?
That's assuming it gets through the inch of freaking stucco that's on this shit too.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Jason. I wanted to say again.
Speckle the wall again.
Again, why you gotta when the walls crack slightly. This thing has been sitting here for 37 years, 38 years. This house has been sitting in this spot.
That's a long time.
And there's been I think there's like 1 or 2 surface cracks.
That's pretty good.
But again, 14-inch thick walls on top of, God almighty, that footer is 4 feet wide at the bottom, 2 feet wide at the top, and I think about 3 feet deep. So it's a huge trapezoid, and then we have the outer walls built right on top of that.
Well, yeah, that's a heavy wall for that footer.
Oh yeah. Well, we had to put a big footer in there so the damn thing didn't sink into the dirt.
And not only that, when you're also ramming the earth too, it needs something to be up against to
Oh, yeah.
actually pack in correctly.
Well, I mean,
Just-
yeah, I mean, it's built the same way you do concrete. We had, you got your shaker box and just make sure there's no holes in there. We did that shit layer by layer. Took my dad 4 years to build this damn thing, 3 or 4 years to build this house
Did you use a plate compactor, a foot compactor, or by hand?
by hand. It was
By
all
hand.
done by hand.
Wow.
I got rocks in here. Some of the rocks that I have in these walls are the size of footballs.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. So I said it
Doing-
took him about 3 years to build it. It wasn't him alone. There was with help. My mom would help. I would run around the yard and collect random shit. Aunts and uncles and various cousins would help.
Yeah, but Cliff, how old were you? Like 8?
When the house was finished, I was 7. When the house was finished, I only lived in the house about 3 or 4 years, roughly, before we moved to Denver. I moved to Denver in '91.
Gotcha.
I was already out of high school then.
So, yeah,
I wasn't quite in high school yet.
I like to give my parents a heart attack because the highest point of the roof or the house is the front side, the south-facing side, and I think that's 37 feet or 40 feet high, and I climbed up the back of the house, walked up the side of the house, up one of the side walls, and I was just sitting on the top front over there. Scared the shit out of my mom.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like 40 feet in the air, just sitting up there, just chilling. The only thing down on the bottom is dirt, so if I hit that, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, looking at the nice view.
Oh, yeah,
I
from
can
up
see,
there.
I can see my friend's house from here.
Do what?
You can see your friend's house from here.
I could see pretty damn far. I think we have one of the tallest roofs in the neighborhood-ish. And I can see, from my house, I can clearly see the high school. Most of the fielding. I could see like 4 or 5 houses north of me, easy. Like I can see the tops of their houses. Like if I was up there with a pair of binoculars at the peak of the roof, just sitting in the lawn chair, I'd be able to probably see the end of the street. I can see the grocery store from here, from my house.
As long as those trees aren't in the way.
Oh, I got a tree in the way. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna move 3 feet one direction and I can see it. I can see it great in the wintertime. I've been up there in the wintertime to like randomly scope stuff out because I get bored. Summertime you can't see shit because I got a big old tree in the way.
Ooh, that lightning is getting closer and closer. Woohoo!
Jason, you were worried about how long you was going to be able to last on here, and I said, when your internet goes, that's how long you last.
Yeah, I know. It's starting to get a little bit late. So I am actually going to call it now, believe it or not.
Yeah, because we are at the 2 hour mark. 2 hours
Yeah.
and like 8 minutes, I think.
Yeah. And yep, I'm hearing thunder right now.
Mm-hmm.
I might go set up the camera.
There you go.
Hopefully it was almost as active as last night. I should have had the camera out last night, but I didn't.
I would say go sit in the greenhouse and watch that, but yeah, that's probably a stupid idea.
Hey, I got a cage around me. I'm safe, right?
Yeah, but it's a metal cage. It's going to attract the lightning.
Yeah, it's not grounded. Not yet. It will be grounded once it's in its permanent place.
He's going to come back, and the next time we see him, his hair is going to be permanently just.
No, that was earlier today. No, I literally had a crest because I took a nap today and I had a crest of hair
Oh, that's funny.
dashed up. Yeah.
King Jason with his crown.
Yes.
His lizard frill.
My lizard frill. No. The Centauri Republic. All those who watch Babylon 5, you'll know when I say that.
Yup.
Alrighty. I got a few things. I'm gonna go eat my dinner and spend a wonderful time with the wife watching more Babylon 5.
There you go. I'll catch you on Thursday
Or
and
you go to
Saturday.
bed. Yep. All right. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Be kind to one another when in the outdoors.
I miss you already.
Miss you
Already?
more.
You missed this already?